Ole Miss at Georgia. Spread is 10.5, 11 favor the Bulldogs. 58.5 is the total. I'm gonna go the under here, Nate. I'm gonna go the under with some of this team. I think the scoring is going to be far and few in between. And I know you look at both these teams' averages, points per game wise, and it's high in the 30s for both these teams. And Ole Miss, we know that they can score at will given the chance. But I think the fact you look at the numbers, Ole Miss 0-3 to the under on the road. They don't play as well offensively on the road. They tend to slow the pace down. They struggle sometimes against good defenses. And Georgia at home hits the under 4 out of 6 times this season. I think both these offenses, we know this is a pretty big game. Georgia slowed the pace down a little bit against Missouri when it was close, and I think this game might be closer than people expect. The pace slows down a bit. Georgia's defense is really good. Ole Miss can be inconsistent offensively. Give me the under. 58.5, 59. Hopefully it goes up by Saturday that I can bet it.
It's going to be a low-scoring game, Ben. I think I'll have to take Ole Miss.
Ooh.
Now, Georgia, I think they're the biggest frauds. I will stand by that. They're 1-7 against the spread.
Like in general? Or
the
just
whole
against the
season,
spread?
they're the biggest frauds. They're 1-7 against.
Sure, you're not talking about Ole Miss?
No, 1-7 against the spread on a weak schedule. One of the weakest in the country. No Brock Bowers. They struggled against Missouri. Ole Miss has been battle-tested. They played LSU, Alabama, Arkansas, Texas A&M. I'm going with the Rebels. Hottie. Quit shaking your head, Nate.
I mean, how could you call Georgia a fraud when you're praising Michigan, whose best team they beat was Rutgers?
I could be
Michigan's
do whatever
not
I want.
Michigan's not fraudulent.
Well, anyway, the biggest fraud in this
dare say
game
that
is
about
the team
Michigan.
from Oxford, Mississippi. It's Ole Miss, a team that blows -3 against A&M at home, with A&M missing some key players, and then they almost lost the game. So Ole Miss gets exposed here. I think we're getting a price discount on Georgia because they didn't look good against Missouri. I'm laying with Georgia -10.5.